Good day, boys and girls. Welcome back to another Keep Liberia exciting storytelling session. And today's story is another one from Fancy Nancy series, and it's Fancy Nancy and the Delectable Cupcakes. And this is written by Jane O'Connor. Again, our story is titled Fancy Nancy and the Delectable Cupcakes. I adore school. Adore means to really like something. But today, I can't wait to go home. I am going to bake cupcakes. Fancy cupcakes. Nancy, did you hear what I just said? Miss Glass asked. I shake my head. I will repeat it, Miss Glass says. Repeat is a fancy word for saying something over again. There's no recess tomorrow because of the bake sale. The bake sale is to raise money for library books. Before I leave, I go over to Miss Glass. I'm sorry, I wasn't being a good listener. Miss Glass smiles. I know you're trying to improve. And improve is fancy for getting better at something. I hug Miss Glass. I adore her. Really, I do. On the way home, Bree says she's making brownies for the bake sale. Robert is baking a red velvet cake. It's not really made with velvet. That is a very fancy kind of cloth. But the inside is all red. I will definitely buy a piece, I tell him. At the market, my mom buys eggs and milk, flour and sugar and butter. Don't forget sprinkles and candy, I tell her. It's lucky I'm here or we would end up with plain cupcakes. I want to start baking right away. I listen carefully to my mother. Miss Glass would be very proud. I put all the right stuff in the batter. I pour the batter into the cupcake pan. My sister is not such a good listener. My mom tells her 3 times to keep her fingers out of the batter. The cupcakes come out of the oven. Ooh la la! What a lovely aroma! Aroma is fancy for smell. When they cool off, we put on frosting and sprinkles and candy. I want to show Miss Divine my cupcakes. My mom says, come back soon. And be sure to leave the cupcakes where Frenchie can't get them. I am already out the door. Miss Divine buys a cupcake. She says it's delectable. That is fancy for yummy. I come home and call Bree. We make a deal. I will buy 2 of her brownies. She will buy 2 of my cupcakes. I hope to sell all of them. A minute later, I hang up. Then I see Frenchie's face. Frosting is all over her mouth. Oh no! The cupcakes are a mess. Nancy, didn't you listen? My mom asked. I said to leave them in a safe place. It's all my fault. I wasn't listening, I tell my mom. Just then, my dad comes home. I tell him what happened. Now I don't have cupcakes for the bake sale. Cupcakes? My dad says, you baked cupcakes already? Then he holds out a big bag. In it is all the stuff for cupcakes. I told you I would buy everything. Both my parents say at the same time. Then they start laughing. I laugh too. Nobody in my family is a good listener. After After dinner, we baked cupcakes all over again. I am exhausted, and that's a fancy word for very tired. My dad says, Nancy, please get ready for bed. For once, he doesn't have to repeat himself. The bake sale is a big success. My pancakes are all gone. Oh Lord, I say to my mom, I didn't even get to taste one. Look, my mom says, she saved one for me. I taste it. Delectable. And that brings us to the end of our story for today. Did you enjoy the story, boys and girls? I have 2 questions for you before we go into our word for today. Question number 1. Why was Nancy baking the cupcakes? Number 1. Why was Nancy baking the cupcakes? Question number 2. What happened to the first set of cupcakes that she baked? Question number 2. What happened to the first cupcakes that she baked? Let's see if you were paying attention and got the 2 questions correct. For question number 1, did you say bake sale? If that's what you said, you are correct. Clap for yourself. Fancy Nancy was baking the cupcakes for a bake sale at her school the next day. Question number 2, what happened? The dog ate the cupcakes, and so they had to make a new batch all over. She wasn't listening to her mommy, and she left the cupcakes on the table, and so the dog ate the first batch of cupcakes. Did you get both answers correct? If you did, clap for yourself. You were paying attention. That's very good. Now, our word for today is aroma. Aroma. A-R-O-M-A. Aroma. And aroma is the scent of something or the smell of something. So the aroma from the cupcakes teased the dog until the dog ate the cupcakes. This brings us to the end of our storytelling session for today. It has been a production of the Kids Educational Engagement Project, and this has been Auntie Brenda. Goodbye.